Hello there, people of the internet. It is me, Tristan, or Mr.Gorilla, coming at you with a kind of like a vlog video. I used to do these a lot on my old channel, like a long time ago, and they weren't that good. But I kind of want to try and do them again, but with more focus. You know, actually having a topic. And today's topic is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now, again, this channel is recently new, but I feel like I should have talked about these a lot earlier, and just my overall thoughts on them, you know, what I expect and hope from these. So yeah, these are going to be completely off script, you know, kind of the vlogging fashion, but I do just have some basic points that I want to get through. So the first point that I want to get through is that do I think these games are necessary? Because I feel like that's not really brought up that much anymore. Are these games? Do these games have a purpose? Do Ruby and Sapphire need remakes? In my opinion, not really. Kind of. Let me explain. So, you know, me and Ryan, if you guys did watch the first Final Boss Gamers live stream on Twitch, which we will post on YouTube sometime within the next couple of weeks, we did play through Emerald. We got pretty far. When we last left off, we were training up for Tate and Liza. Is that what it is? Tate and Liza? Is that how you pronounce it? I think it is. And we were training for them, and we said once we were fully trained, we'd finish the game because we were pretty close to finishing it. And as I was playing, I was thinking about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and like, wow, these games are really good. I don't feel like they really need remakes. And Red and Blue needed remakes. It just did. All you Gen 1ers thinking, oh, Fire Red, Leaf Green, they didn't need to exist. Yeah, they did. I'm sorry, but I know I'm sounding completely close-minded, but Red and Blue needed remakes, and Fire Red and Leaf Green are pretty good games. Decent games. Gold and Silver, I felt like I'm happy with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm happy. They're some of my favorite Pokemon games. They're some of my favorite DS games of all time. And, you know, I'm happy with the end result, but I felt like, again, like, Crystal was just all fine to find with. And then you got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which, even though I'm excited, I'm pumped, I'm still going to get the games, I'm still probably going to love the games, I don't feel like they're necessary, really, except for maybe, you know, the new forms and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, but I'm still happy that they're coming out, and I'm still happy that Pokemon is... Actually, no, wait, never mind. I'm not really happy that Pokemon's looking too much on their past progress. That's... Again, I'll talk more about this in my X and Y review, which I'm trying to get. I feel like Pokemon lately, the entire Pokemon company has been looking too much on its past success and not trying to move forward that much. And most of you are saying, oh, Mr.Gorilla, that happens with a lot of franchises, but it's just they don't innovate. They just make the same game. X and Y, I feel like Game Freak wanted to make their own game. They wanted to make something really different, but they were just pushed into so much fan service. And again, I'll get a lot more into this in my review of the games, but that's what I feel like is happening with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. People, for the past couple of years, have been just begging Game Freak, like on their knees, just begging to make these games, and I guess they just threw out their arms and said, okay, here's your game. And like I said, I am still really excited. I already pre-ordered Omega Ruby, and Mega Sceptile is going to be a beast and stuff. And my dad just walked in. Say hi to people. Yeah, sorry about that. So, with that out of the way, I want to get to my second point. You know, the new Mega Evolution. As of now, today is July 15th, 2014. So, there have currently been, I believe, 4 new Mega... I'm probably going to get this wrong. I believe 4 new Mega Evolutions off the top of my head, which are Mega Sceptile, Mega Swampert, Mega Sceptile, and Mega Metagross. I do not count Mega Diancie, only Gen 3 Pokemon that are getting Megas. And so far, I feel like they're all really good. I feel like, with the exception of Metagross, for the most part, I mean, it is, I think, the weakest pseudo-legendary, so I can see why it's getting a boost. And because Steven's going to come back as the champion. But for the most part, I feel like they're all really necessary Mega Evolutions, unlike most. Like Sableye, I kind of forgot about Sableye. Like if you guys did watch our Emerald live stream, the only reason I remembered Sableye is because it's such a good Pokemon to use for Brawly, if it knows Nightshade. And yeah, I feel like so far they've been really good. A couple Pokemon I would love to see are no, not Mega Manectric. They already made that. Mega Flygon, Mega Mightyena, Mega Ludicolo, Mega Shiftry, and there was one more. Mega Camerupt. Oh yeah, Mega Camerupt and Mega Sharpedo for Maxie and Team Aqua Dude. Archie for each of those respectively. And I feel like, those, if you added those and maybe one or two new Kalos or just any other generation, for like one or two of them, that would be perfect. I would love that, And yeah, I feel like so far they've been really good, and I hope they don't just make like Mega Salamence and Mega Deoxys, just going overboard, taking the already stuff that's overrated and overpowered, make it even more so, because Mega Blaziken. So, I'm going to go over my next topic, which is the redesigns. Now, I'm not going to show any of the actual footage because, this is a vlog, not a step-through magazine thing. Like, I know people do that. I'm probably not going to do that unless you guys really want me to. But I'm not going to do that. This is just a vlog type thing. So, yeah. So far, the redesigns I really like. Roxanne is it's more colorful. In the original version, she was kind of boring, just kind of one solid color. In the redesign, I really like it. She looks very mature, like, well, I'm not trying to mean that in like an inappropriate sense, but being like a graduate, at the top of her class, she looks like that. Brawly is definitely the most changed, but I feel like he doesn't really look like a surfer anymore. He looks a lot more like a fighter, which makes sense. He's a fighting type gym leader, but I feel like they could have more betterly incorporated both of his elements in his design. Watson is perfect. I feel like, he's kind of like that hip, cool grandpa that we always had, and that's how I always looked at Watson. And now he just dresses like that, awesome grandpa who goes on trips all over the world, and he's always dressed up like he's on vacation or something. It's awesome. Flannery, pretty much the same. I think it's just a different shirt, so nothing much to say there. One thing I did like, I noticed it in Flannery's, animation thing, that they all look a lot more animated, because like when in the original version, when Flannery's like stuttering, trying to figure out what to say because she's a new gym leader, I'm like, okay, whatever, I can't really see that. But in the new games, you can really see, like, she's like, what do I do? Battle, go, yes, ding, do do do. I really kind of seal that, like, that's really funny. And then, I feel like whoa, lightning bolt. But, I see that a lot more, like, all the gym leaders look a lot more animated and a lot more. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of lightning. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of thunder. So, yeah, and Norman, looks pretty cool. He's always been one of my favorite gym leaders just because he's your dad, and you're fighting your dad in Pokemon. That's awesome. And, that's all we've seen so far. Sydney looks cool. Phoebe, however you pronounce her name, I'm not 100% sure. And, yeah, I am so happy Steven is the champion, not Wallace, because honestly, I hate Wallace. I have no problem, because most people say, oh, just you hate him just because Wallace is probably gay or something. I have no problem with homosexuality. It's just, he seems really annoying, and I don't know, maybe a little too flamboyant. Again, I have no problem with homosexuals or anything like that. He seemed kind of annoying, and at the same time, I'm happy he's the best gym leader, because if there's anyone in those games I hated more than Wallace, it was Juan. Oh god, I hated Juan. Like, not just the anime. In the anime, he was but in the games, he was just such a show-offy weenie. I hated him. I know a bunch of Orange is like, oh, there can only be one Juan, and he has to be the gym leader, and Wallace has to be the champion. No, Wallace. Yes, Wallace. No, Juan. Juan's dumb. make him the guy who cleans up after the Pokemon at the daycare center. He sucks. So, what's my last point? My last point is, some more innovations I want them to do. Like, anything new to make the games different from the normal Ruby and Sapphire. Maybe a little bit of a different story, you know, incorporating Mega Evolution and the Primal de-evolution stages. And, you know, within the teams. I do want it to be like... I don't know. I guess I just didn't like the evil organizations a bit less than most people did, because everyone's like, "Oh, this is so cool! It's like two teams," and that's really it. The only thing anyone cared about is that there were two teams instead of one. I thought that they were kind of boring, and not in the sense where it's like, oh, whatever, Team Rocket, but like, I don't know. I felt like they had a lot more potential, and this seems like a lot more potential. And Game Freak, Japan. I've been watching Gaijin Goomba's vlogs, and he's right. Japan really, you make the entire team that's primarily focused on water, the entire team, all black. I'm not trying to be racist, but no. Actually, I don't know if that's being racist or anything, because, look at me, I'm just a 14-year-old white boy, but that just seems kind of odd. I don't know. Because if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, that means you're a white boy, and the entire bad guy organization is black. I don't know. You're sending me mixed messages, Game Freak and Pokemon, but whatever. Nitpicking. Also, this is again probably nitpicking, but the Mach and Acro bikes. It was a good idea, but I felt like it was pointless to have two bikes. I like what they did in Gen 4, where it was just a B button, like you're switching gears almost. I like that. Please make it just one bike. That way I can just get it, and I don't need to keep going back to Mawile City, because that was the only, besides maybe the Thunderbolt side quests, that was the only reason I returned there. Watch the live stream. You know what? I could just like sum up this whole video with just saying, go watch our live stream, but no, we need more videos. So, anything else? Secret bases. I hope they don't mess up secret bases, because so far the secret bases look awesome. You can make your own gyms. I'm definitely going to be making a gym. I'm deciding between the three types of fire, fighting, and dark, because those are my three favorite types. And, you know, yeah. So, yeah, I'm probably going to make more videos, you know, just not like these, like, big, I don't know how long this is, like, probably like 10 minutes so far. But, yeah, I'm probably going to make just occasional videos, you know, once, maybe in a month or two, just explaining, like, what I think of the new designs if they come out, like, you know, that kind of stuff. So far, you know, this is all my opinion on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire so far. If you guys like these sort of videos, you know, where I'm just kind of talking about what I think on a certain gaming subject, let me know in the comments, and or what you guys want me to talk about next. So, this is Mr. Gorilla on Final Boss Gamers, signing out. See you guys later.